Hey folks, welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. Hope everyone's doing well. So earlier on today, I watched Eddie Hearn, the chairman of Matchroom Boxing, give an interview to somebody at the Stomping Ground, which is a very popular UK-based, I guess, YouTube channel with like well over 50,000 subscribers. I must say it's a channel I don't watch that often because the young fellow who does the interviews of Eddie Hearn, they spend a lot of time sort of chit-chatting, kind of like inside baseball sort of jokes before they get to the meat of the interview. So being old and impatient and without timestamps and all that stuff, I usually give up. But this one I persevered. And I was very disappointed to hear something from Eddie Hearn. As we know, Dave Allen, in my view, beat Jonny Fisher in their first encounter. But anyway, there's been a lot of talk about a rematch, right? And I mean, Dave Allen hasn't really been fighting his own corner and pushing that, but I think most of us as fans want to see this rematch. What I don't want to see is Dave Allen being aged out, as it were. You know, Jonny Fisher going off and doing a few other things and then coming back around the houses and maybe 18 months, 2 years down the road, giving Dave Allen a hiding when Dave Allen's got more miles on the clock and all that sort of stuff. I don't think Dave Allen's got a very long time horizon on his career, so I'd like to see this fight take place soon. And I thought it was going to be a sort of a done deal, right? But Eddie Hearn, he said, and this is kind of code that I've picked up from watching a lot of his interviews, he's got, well, you know, it's got to make sense. You know, people don't understand the numbers. He didn't say commercially viable, but it's something he said in the past. And he was a bit waffly. And then he said, well, you know, I'm not saying that Dave Allen has priced himself out, but, well... And I'm like, well, what do you mean? You know, I'm thinking, you know, ask him some questions. But the interviewer was, again, sort of more... it was a tame interviewer. It transpires, because Hearn actually said it himself, well, I haven't really made him an offer yet, but I'm going to make him an offer that's more money than he's ever had before and all that sort of stuff. And I tell you, my gut was telling me, Eddie, you're going to screw Dave Allen over. You're going to give him a lowball offer, and Dave Allen's going to go, well, you know, and Eddie's going to jump on that and say, oh, well, if you're not interested, then, you know, forget it, that kind of thing. And they're going to use this as an excuse to swerve Dave Allen. Because I think it was pretty clear in their first fight that Jonny Fisher, as built up as he's been, was exposed by Dave Allen. I think that Eddie thought that Jonny Fisher would walk through Dave Allen, who's shop-worn, bit of a gatekeeper type thing, and Dave Allen came to fight. And Dave Allen, in my view, convincingly beat Jonny Fisher. I mean, I kind of had it as a, well, to be honest, it was a pretty easy fight to score, wasn't it, really? Sort of, you know, half and half, and then with a 10-8 for Dave Allen. But I think, just my speculation, I'd love to know what your opinion is. I think they want to protect Jonny Fisher. Because if, of course, he goes in with Dave Allen in a rematch and he gets rinsed, because Dave Allen's tail will be up now and he's, you know, you know, you can see a couple of paydays that'll give him security for life, which is well deserved. Then where do you put Jonny Fisher if he's been comprehensively beaten, maybe KO'd by Dave Allen? Well, then that's his career kind of tits up, isn't it, really? So I think they're going to try and swerve Dave Allen, find a softer touch for Jonny Fisher, build him back up, and then they'll put him in with Dave Allen when Dave Allen is, you know, more of a kind of a shot fighter. I really would like to be wrong on this, but there was just something. I have to say, Eddie Hearn always strikes me as kind of, you know, greasy, if I can use that term. He's an accountant. He's a numbers guy, and I understand it's a business. I get that. I mean, I totally understand that. But there was something in this that was telling me, you're going to screw Dave Allen over. What do you guys think? Do you think that Eddie is going to play this even-handedly, straight, make Dave Allen a realistic offer, and the fight's going to happen, like I think most fans want? Or do you think that my suspicious nature is kind of well-founded, and that Dave Allen is going to find himself holding that, you know, dirty and somewhat smelly end of the stick? Please let me know in the comments section below. And please like, and please subscribe, and please share, and all these other, you know, good things that I hope everyone does. And have a fabulous day. Thank you very much for listening. Cheers. Bye-bye.